Welcome to Lesson 4 of Month 6. Today we tie together the three services you'll touch most as a Tier 2 cloud admin: Teams, SharePoint, and OneDrive. The big secret is that they're really one connected system, and once you understand how they're wired, the everyday tickets, sync errors, lost files, sharing problems, guest access all start to make sense. This is core MS-102 material, so let's get into it. Here's the single most important idea. When you create a team, Microsoft 365 quietly creates a Microsoft 365 group behind it. That group brings a SharePoint site, a group mailbox, a calendar, and a planner. Every file someone drops into a Teams channel is actually stored in a document library on that SharePoint site. Teams is just a friendly front door to SharePoint. And OneDrive for Business is the very same storage engine, just the personal version, one site per user. Follow the file. If someone shares a file in a channel, it lives in the Teams SharePoint site. If they share it in a one-to-one or group chat, not a channel, it lives in the sender's OneDrive instead. This matters enormously for support, because knowing where a file physically lives tells you exactly which admin center to open and where to go looking when the ticket lands on your desk. Open admin.teams.microsoft.com. Most Teams tickets are solved here with policies. Under Manage Teams, you can find any team and take ownership. Meaning policies control things like recording, the lobby, and screen sharing. And tucked away, you'll find guest access and external access. Write those two down, because we'll separate them on the next slide. These two get confused constantly. External access, sometimes called federation, lets your users chat with people in other Microsoft 365 organizations. Guest access is different. It lets you add an outside person directly into one of your teams as a guest, so they can see channels and files. They're two separate switches. So when a ticket says I can't add my client to the team, it almost always traces back to one of these being switched off. In the SharePoint Admin Center, you manage every site, including the ones Teams created. Sharing has two layers. The tenant sets the maximum, for example anyone, or new and existing guests, or only people in your organization. Each individual site can be equal to that or more restrictive, but never more permissive than the tenant. And when a user clicks share, the link type matters. A people in your organization link will never work for an outside guest. For bulk work, reach for the SharePoint Online Management Shell. You connect with Connect-SPO service, pointing at your admin URL. Then get -SPO site lists every site with its owner and the storage it's using. You can also pull the sharing capability on a single site to confirm whether external sharing is allowed there. It's far faster than clicking through hundreds of sites by hand. OneDrive for Business is personal cloud storage, and the sync client keeps files mirrored between the PC and the cloud. Known Folder Move, or KFM, redirects the desktop, documents, and pictures folders into OneDrive so they sync automatically and survive a lost laptop. Files on Demand keeps files cloud-only until you open them, saving disk space. When sync stalls, check the cloud icon for a paused client, check the storage quota, and look for a file name with illegal characters. Here are the tickets you'll see again and again. I lost a file. Check version history first to restore an earlier version, then the site recycle bin, which holds deleted items for 93 days, then the second stage bin. A sync error. Restart the client, confirm sign-in, check quota, and rename any file with illegal characters. Can't access a team. Remember, access follows the Microsoft 365 group membership, not a one-off permission. And sharing broken. Check the tenant and site sharing level, then the link type. Let's recap. A team is backed by a Microsoft 365 group plus a SharePoint site, and channel files live in SharePoint. Sharing has two layers, the tenant maximum and the per site setting. OneDrive gives each user personal storage with the sync client, known Folder Move, and files on demand. And remember, deleting a group deletes its site too, so keep retention and the 30-day restore window in mind to avoid orphan content. Your task: in a lab, create a team, find its backing SharePoint site, upload a file to a channel, delete it, and restore it from the site recycle bin. Then connect with Connect-SPO service and run get-SPO site to list your sites. See you in the next lesson.